Hi there. I'm going to go ahead and make another video. I've been making a lot of these. I guess a lot of things are happening. Um, really quickly, I mentioned in the previous video that this passage where the desolator shall stretch out his hand against the countries, and the land of Egypt shall not escape. He shall become ruler of the treasures of gold and of silver, and all the precious things of Egypt, and the Libyans and the Cushites shall follow in his train. And I was pointing out the Libyans here, and that's why I had that highlighted, because we were sending warships to Libya. Now, the Cushites, I had mentioned, it's difficult to identify the identity. We know that they're basically south of ancient Egypt, so you're looking at the populations I mentioned in the previous video of South Egypt, Sudan, possibly even Ethiopia. Um, and then today, well, I guess in the last few minutes, let me see, when was it? Okay, so this was released, within the last couple hours from when I'm making this video. It's still September 15th, or not even a couple hours, but I don't know, real recently. Okay, what's the title? Most U.S. government workers' families evacuated from Tunisia, Sudan. And now if you look at this, the Obama administration ordered the evacuation of all but emergency U.S. government personnel and all family members from diplomatic missions in Tunisia and Sudan on Saturday, and warned Americans not to travel to those countries. The action came as leaders across the Muslim world took stock of their relationship with the United States, a major provider of aid and investment, and struggled to balance it with the simmering anger of their populations. In Sudan, the State Department order came after the government in Khartoum rejected a U.S. request to send a Marine anti-terrorism unit to protect the embassy there, which came under attack by protesters Friday. In other words, the Sudanese government uh, has decided not to allow the United States to protect their embassy from the uh, protests that are rising right now, and as a result, the U.S. government has called for uh, the evacuation of government workers and families from Sudan, as well as Tunisia. Okay. So again, this is going to be a watch and see sort of thing, but certainly consistent with everything that we should expect if, in fact, we're in the final 3.5 years leading up to Armageddon. Okay? Again, uh, evaluate the state of your soul. Take stock of where you're at, and turn to Christ. Repent of any unconfessed sin. Turn from it. All right. Take care.